it's time. If you read from the title, spoilers! There are spoilers. I'm sorry, I'm sporadic. I'm still learning not to lash out. If you don't want spoilers, leave now, please. Thank you. That's the only warning you're gonna get. Also, merch restocked. You can use code TIMMYFREE at checkout to get $2 to $10 of free shipping. So we have cheap things, we have stickers, I have hoodies. I don't personally have a hoodie. Actually, no, I do. I have one. I'm assuming you have watched all of Loki, every single episode. I would say at least twice, because I've watched every single episode 5 times now. So, I think we need to address the elephant in the room, and that is Sylvie causing the next 10 years of problems for the MCU. The whole show felt like it was setting up Phase 4. And like it was such a doggone waste of time, it makes me mad. For those of you unaware, Spider-Man No Way Home is not going to have a trailer. No trailer. There is not going to be a single trailer for this movie. This is the first time that Marvel has ever done that. Which makes me think that what happens in No Way Home is a continuation of Loki. We know, I forget what the actor's name, but the actor that played He Who Remains is confirmed, cast in Ant-Man Quantumania as Kang the Conqueror. So, we know that at some point he's going to play Kang. I believe we're going to start seeing his variants all over the place, and I have a feeling that we have seen his variants before. The fact that Mobius didn't recognize Loki when he came back into the TVA really makes me think that Mobius is, in fact, in another TVA. That Mobius and Hunter B-15 are both in another TVA. More specifically, because the statue changed. Like, the statue is King the Conqueror. It changed. It's no longer the 3 Timekeepers. The Timekeepers are not real. And that made me really sad. I feel like Eternals is going to be a really big movie, but underrated. I completely think that Shang-Chi is not going to necessarily move forward the MCU at all. I think that's just a standalone movie that may, have some connections to it, but not a ton. So, Venom 2, I'm pretty sure they confirmed was going to be non-canonical, which makes me really sad. Same with Morbius. Both of those films aren't going to be canonical, like, into the MCU, which makes me really sad. Let me know what you thought of Loki. If you haven't watched it, and you are watching right now, what is wrong with you? I'm not really going to call this a Loki review, because I barely talked about Loki. Like, 1 or 2 minutes of this entire video was me talking about Loki. Again, merch, back in stock. Use code TIMMYFREE at checkout. You'll get free shipping. Who knows what the MCU will hold. Hopefully something better than it's been being, because I'm going to be completely honest. Black Widow, it was pretty good, and there was, the big reveal about it, which I guess we're in a spoiler video, so I'm going to talk about it. If you haven't seen Black Widow, take this as the outro. Bye. Alright, and those of you who have seen Black Widow, you know the after credit scene. Valentina comes in and basically recruits Yelena into the Dark Avengers. Me and my friend, we have like a group of like 3 or 4 friends who are absolute Marvel nerds, and we were talking about this. I think they just confirmed the Dark Avengers, because there needs to be another Nick Fury, and the symbolism of Val walking up to Yelena at Natasha's grave, it made me think exactly of Nick Fury walking up to Steve Rogers at Nick Fury's grave. I mean, I don't know how Val knows Yelena. I don't know how Val knew of John Walker, but I think the Dark Avengers are coming, and I can't decide if I like it or if I hate it yet. John Walker is working with Val now. They kinda confirmed that Yelena is working with Val. So, I'm sorry, yet another tangent, and I rolled the outro 10 minutes ago. But, for real this time, I am going to be signing off. Until the next time, I will talk to y'all later. TimmyFree at checkout. Goodbye.